Like, I love just going out in the desert on Tatooine and being like, I heard there's a guy out here who has a shop who makes a really cool, awesome component for my starfighter. And they say that he makes the best capacitors or something like that. And so you would drive out in the desert looking for someone's shop, you'd find it, and then try to make a relationship with the shop owner, who's another player who created a shop. That's what he wanted to do for the game.
And that's all he does.
He didn't want to go off and fight, Goraths on, Endor or whatever the big giant thing.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, there were planets I never even visited, but everyone had their priorities, and there were some people who just loved to be a musician or a dancer in a cantina, and so the social aspect of that game was amazing.
Right, and you had to go to the entertainers and the doctors
To heal,
to get buffed.
you would sort of get post-traumatic stress from all the combat, so you would have to go and heal that fatigue.
Yeah.
In a cantina, it forced you to be social, but it was amazing. Like, people were actually social and, for the most part, civil. Like,
So-
really cool, really nice people.
So when you played SWG, did you unlock Jedi back in the old days?
No, I had a couple friends that did, but no.
Yeah.
I didn't even want to. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm happy to be. I had kind of like a Han Solo ripoff. I called him John Solo. Like, it's like I don't know, the cheap discount.
I've been
knockoff.
trying to get Theory to play with me SWG for how long?
Yeah.
And now and then he
over a
told
year
me
now.
like not too long ago that he thought I was talking about the mobile game.
That's why I just blew it off. I was like, no, dude, I don't want to. Like, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'll play it. Yeah.
Yeah.
no
So,
worries.
so right now, for anybody, and I've talked about this ad nauseum, but right now, I think the best emu server out there is Legends. I think Legends is really good. Have you
that
heard of
right?
Legends?
Yeah, I haven't played it though.
Yeah. Legends is like, ironically enough, Legends is a NGE emulator, but it's a lot easier to get into it and have some fun with it because it's got all the content from the NGE. So it's like it's pretty content complete. Where the Emu, it's still very difficult to get Jedi, and it takes a very, very, very long time.
But I love that.
Yeah. It's
People,
absolutely.
I remember we would be like in a city, and there was a person that ran by in Jedi robes, and we just stopped, and we're like, "Oh my God, it's a Jedi!" And then there were bounty hunters after him. We're like, "Oh my God, this is amazing! I can't believe we're seeing this."
And the first time I unlocked Jedi, the people that were grinding with me, and we always used to grind on Dantooine, like they had their little speeders out and little macros set up so that when you heard that, and like you started seeing that little bounty hunter, because if in the game, if another human character saw you playing your Jedi, you would show up on the
bounty hunter terminals.
Yeah, you would show up on the bounty hunter terminals. So there was people coming after you all the time.